What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and today I'm bringing to you a Ascendance DLC map special, some TDM knife and spike drone only. This is the map Perplex, and this map kind of reminds me of the pyramid challenge. If you ever watched Gladiators, they had that pyramid challenge where you had to reach the top as quick as you can. And when you play this map, there's a lot of jumping up to trying to reach the top and who dominates the top and so forth. So but anyways, this was a pretty frustrating gameplay to try and get. There was an enemy knifer in this game, and eventually a couple extra people on the other team started knifing too. So and eventually they soon started getting the better of me, and I almost lost the gameplay because of that, but thankfully I held my ground to the very end, so and held it all together. So but with that said, that leads me to the topic of this gameplay. Why choose to be a knifer, and why put myself at this disadvantage, so to speak? Personally, I've always preferred doing something unique, something that most people or the majority wasn't doing. Like for example, when I was growing up, I was the only magician in my area that I knew of, and you know, I picked it up because it was something different and it was something that no one else was really doing. Same with other sports such as like golf, which, you know, it's probably not as rare a sport to play now, but you know, with the people that I grew up with, it was definitely a sport that most people didn't adhere to because, you know, it wasn't as popular as like basketball or hockey at the time being. And so those are some of the reasons with the stuff that I picked up. And when I started getting into Call of Duty, and you know, I was just having fun in Black Ops 1 using the flamethrower and burning people. I wasn't really I wasn't really that great at the beginning, so I just tried to have fun with the game and use the flamethrower 24/7. But then eventually when I came across the knifing on YouTube, and I thought, you know, this is the perfect thing for me to try and, you know, try out and have fun with. And the first person I saw knifing, it wasn't really a knifer. His name was Make You Say WTF, and he was more of a troller than a knifer, because he would knife in search and destroy, but he would also like ninja defuse and follow people and until they'd realize he was behind them, and then just kill them like that. So that was always funny and entertaining to watch when I first started watching YouTube and stuff. But so yeah, when I started knifing in around Black Ops 1, the same game that I started playing Call of Duty, and you know, when I first started, I had no ideas of how to be strategic and how to run around the map and stuff. So I would just run like a maniac, run straight at the enemy and try to get kills that way, and it really affected my KD. I think my KD at the time was like a 0.6 or 7. But you know, when I revisited Black Ops 1, I was able to bring it back to about a 0.80 something, which, you know, big improvement, but you know, the damage was already done. But rolling around to like Modern Warfare 3, when I came across a few more knifers, including one of my YouTube buddies, Clever Tricks. I'm giving him another shout out here. Is when he nice little double kill there. Is when he came out with his How to Knife series for Modern Warfare 3, and that really helped with me with how to actually use strategy in being a knifer, and that was a drastic improvement for myself and my knifing skills. And you know, to be honest, in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 3 was the game I started getting better at the game in general. Like, starting off, like, before I decided to pick up the knife again in Modern Warfare 3, I had like a 1.40 something KD, or even 1.5 almost. But I was just a really big tryhard at the time. Just, I at that point I decided to just go with the flow and do what most people were doing. But then when I watched Clever Tricks' How to Knife series, it brought the knifing seed back in my head, and I gave it a shot. And from that point on, it kind of led me to discover more about the knifing community, and that there's different styles of knifing out there. You have bank shotting, you have feeding, which is the most popular one currently out there, and trick shotting, and for me personally, I'm a gameplay knifer. My specialty is to get gameplays, which unfortunately doesn't get as much recognition as knife feeders out there today, but it is what it is, and hopefully I can keep trying to show off my skills, that aside from just getting good clips, I can actually provide well for the team. And that's another thing, despite being a knifer, I do want to provide the win for my team. I don't want to just provide clips for myself. I want to be dedicate something positive towards the team. And on a last note, I'm not a knifing purist. I do shoot on occasion, but always my most weapon kills on any Call of Duty, or even in Battlefield right now, I'm pretty sure it's always the knife. So that's one thing's for sure. And I really do respect people out there like Slay by Blade and Only Use Me Blade, who go full knife only. You can really give some props to those guys. But anyways, that's the gameplay and the commentary for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. I went 29-9. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.